Before anything, there was nothing, no light, no earth, no time, only the Spirit of God hovering over the waters.
Faint, rushing wind begins to rise, ethereal and distant.
Let there be light.
Sudden burst of radiant light, warm, enveloping sound. Light swells in music. Gentle shift, light shimmering, ambient atmosphere continues.
God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. He called the light day, and the darkness night.
Transition, soft wind passing over water.
And so began the first day. Then God said,
Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water.
Thunderous splitting of waters, rushing currents parting.
And it was so. God called the vault sky, and there was evening and morning, the second day. And God said,
Let there be lights in the sky to separate the day from the night,
Swirling cosmic sounds, stars flickering into place.
to mark sacred times, and let them give light on the earth.
Sun rising, moon glowing, stars shimmering.
And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater to govern the day, the lesser to govern the night. And he also made the stars. And God saw that it was good. And God said,
Let the waters teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the sky.
Splashing waters, fish darting, birds crying and soaring.
So God created great sea creatures and every living thing in the waters, every winged bird, each according to its kind. And God saw that it was good.
Be fruitful and multiply.
And there was evening and morning, the fifth day. Then God said,
Let the land produce living creatures, livestock, wild animals, and all creatures that move along the ground.
Animal sounds rising, elephants, lions, hooves, insects buzzing, life awakening.
And it was so, and God saw it was good.
Music softens, shifts tone slightly to something intimate, sacred.
Then something changed. God knelt to the earth and formed man from the dust.
Soft wind, hands brushing through sand, heartbeat fades in quietly.
Let us make man in our image, in our likeness.
And God breathed into his nostrils the breath of life.
Inhale, then exhale. A man breathes for the first time.
And the man became a living being. The garden.
Peaceful nature, birds, rivers, soft breeze through trees.
God planted a garden in a land called Eden, a paradise filled with trees, rivers, fruit. In the center stood two trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat from it, you will surely die.
God brought the man animals, birds, and creatures to name. Yet among them, no companion was found for him.
It is not good for the man to be alone.
So God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. From his side, God crafted woman.
Soft, glowing shimmer like something holy taking form.
This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man.
And they were both naked and felt no shame. They lived in harmony with God. The fall.
Morning garden sounds. Birds chirping, soft wind, distant river.
The man and the woman lived freely in the Garden of Eden, innocent, unashamed, close to God. But in the garden, another voice stirred, not the voice of the Creator, but of a creature, crafty, cunning, ancient.
Leaves rustling softly, something slithering through the undergrowth.
The serpent, the temptation.
Did God really say, "You must not eat from any tree in the garden"?
We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God said, "You must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die."
You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
Whispering wind intensifies. Heartbeat begins to rise faintly in background.
The woman looked at the fruit. It was pleasing to the eye and desirable for gaining wisdom.
Fruit plucked, soft, sudden snap.
She took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate it.
A sudden drop in music, light dims, distant thunder rumbles.
Then the eyes of both were opened, and they realized they were naked.
Fig leaves rustling quickly, hurried footsteps.
They sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. God comes to the garden.
Wind picking up, a new sound enters. Footsteps in the garden, slow and deliberate.
Then they heard the sound of the Lord God as he walked in the garden in the cool of the day.
Wind swells, leaves rustle.
And they hid.
Where are you?
I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid.
Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?
The woman you put here with me, She gave me some fruit from the tree and I ate it.
What is this you have done?
The serpent deceived me, and I ate.
The consequences. Then the Lord God spoke, and his words carried weight across all creation. The consequences. Then the Lord God spoke, and his words carried weight across all creation.
Because you have done this, cursed are you above all livestock and all wild animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor, you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you. Because you listened to your wife and ate from the tree, cursed is the ground because of you. Through painful toil you will eat from it until you return to the ground. For dust you are, and to dust you will return.
Cold wind, trees groaning, the garden responding to the curse.
Banished. The Lord God made garments of skin for the man and his wife, and clothed them.
Soft leather being wrapped, gentle footsteps.
And then he sent them out of the garden.
Gates closing, distant echo of footsteps fading.